NFL picks week number 7. I hope I got the number right. I believe I did. So we had 4 and then 1 week and then 2 weeks. Okay, I think it is week 7. So we're just going to go with it. I know I said last time would be my last one. I don't know. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. And it's good just to practice, I guess. For the one person watching, thank you. Okay, let's see what we got here. And the winner of the week is Chanel. Chanel with 84 points. 84 points, and Mike, her husband, is in second place. So there may be colluding. I don't know what's going on there. Collusion. I mean, I can work that both ways. They are perhaps colluding, or there may be collusion. So you can interpret that any way you want, but they're probably not. I'm sure they're competing, and just as we speak. Probably not, because it's very late. All right, 84, and Mike was in second place with 73, and then 60th place with Alyssa, 58. The reason I'm going down the list is because I am in 5th place. 5th place with 57 points, which is kind of cool because at one point I was in last place. So I do have a good few picks sometimes, but other times just it's not enough. It's never enough. And as far as first place for the season, I've got 438. The winner has, or the first place has 535. So first place is for the season is probably not an option, but if I can win a few more weeks, that would be great. Other than that, going down the list, let's just cover the games. Let's cover the games because we're here. That's what we're doing. All right, Philadelphia, Carolina. Gosh, I've already forgotten. I did watch part of that game, but I think I already forgot it. But Philadelphia, I root for them just because, I don't know. I just root for them. Philadelphia. How can you not root for the Eagles? Carson Wentz, that kind of like a uppity young kid. All right, Green Bay, Minnesota. I think we probably know now that without Aaron Rodgers in the lineup, it's over. It's over, Johnny. It's over. That sucks. I mean, that really does suck. And even with all the new rules on trying to protect the quarterback, it still is going to happen. These things, they're going to happen. So, I don't know. What do you do about that? Nothing. It just sucks. But and I know a lot of people hate the Packers because they're the Packers and they've had a history of winning games back from the Vince Lombardi era. But I don't know. They just seem like that kind of that rugged team of the North that always seems to be a challenge. Just good old football. I mean, I consider that the rugged teams of the North are the Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. They play in any kind of weather. I mean, the frozen tundra and Three River Stadium, although that might be called something else now. I can't keep track of all the names when they keep renaming the stadiums due to marketing and corporations. But I just remember those games being in the cold and the snow. That's where football is played best and more fun to watch. It's fun to watch on TV, and I don't want to be there freezing, although I have done it once. I've played football in the snow, and it was kind of fun. All right, now next, Cleveland, Houston. Houston, I mean, don't get your hopes up. It is Houston, so I mean, as well as they do, I think the postseason is a whole different ball game. Pardon the pun. Miami, Atlanta. When Miami can beat Atlanta, I don't know what to tell you. That is kind of most interesting. Most interesting. Yeah, wow. I mean, good for Cutler, good for Miami, but I mean, Atlanta, it's no big deal. I'm sure they're still going to be a contender, but what are they competing against? The Panthers and the Buccaneers, who both lost this weekend. Actually, they all lost this weekend. Nobody wants to win down there. All right, next, San Francisco, Washington. Little known fact, out of all 6 games now, I believe it's 6, San Francisco has lost by a total of 13 points. So you divide that up and you just think, holy cow, they are just barely losing football games, which is good in some ways, but bad in others. It's amazing. They're actually in some ways doing better than, even though the record's not better than the Raiders. Who knew? Chicago and Baltimore, I saw that, and I was just watching, and Chicago just consistently shoot themselves in the foot when they had the game. There's so many moments where, did you not want to win this game? It was just pretty amazing, but I'm glad for Mitchell Trubisky, whatever his name is, his first win, and seemed to do okay. Lots to learn, but Wow. All right. All right. How are we at? 7 minutes. Wow. It goes by so fast. Goes by so fast. Detroit, New Orleans. That was quite a shootout. I mean, we had 90 total points. That was just another one of those fun. And it seems to always happen with New Orleans. Because last year we had New Orleans, and I think it was the Giants, and it's just massive scoring game. But New Orleans, hey, who knows? They don't want to stay down. They don't want anything to do with that. Drew Brees, 50. Of course, 3 touchdowns were actually on defense. So that's that. But kind of cool. Kind of cool. Did I even pick them? Yeah, I did. Only 5 points, but I picked them. New England and the Jets. And of course, that touchdown that wasn't a touchdown really was a touchdown, but whatever. It just, I don't know when that's going to change. I mean, just the refs just need to go with the first call for the most part, and they're supposed to conclusive evidence can overturn a play. That wasn't conclusive evidence. That was just okay, we could overturn the play, so we will. But I don't know what to say about that. Do they just want to they just want to not have the Jets win because it was the Jets? I mean, a good game. It was at least close, but still, to lose it that way, that would really, I don't know. They had other chances, of course, and that's the bottom line. All right. LA Rams, Jacksonville. I don't even remember anything about that, so what's there to talk about? 6 minutes, 36 seconds. That seems like less now than it was before. All right. Tampa Bay, Arizona. I mean, they got Adrian Peterson, and he just had a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. But and of course, Winston got hurt. Jameson Winston, I think it's Winston. Winston got hurt, so their backup did not seem to do too well. But wow, Arizona was on fire. Now that's the NFC West. Niners, Cardinals, Rams, and Seahawks. And that actually could be an interesting race this year. Normally it's dominated by the Seahawks in some ways, maybe, but I don't know, maybe that will open up. We got a lot more games to play. Next, the Chargers and the Raiders. Now, and Derek Carr was back, not 100% of course, but at this point, wow, how do you fix that? How do you adjust it? I mean, the fans only got a couple seasons left with their beloved team before they take off, get on a jet plane. So I don't know. I mean, but the Chargers, I mean, the AFC West is always any week is anyone's game. So I wouldn't exactly rule them out, either team. But oh well, I mean, it was close. But what can you do? All right, Pittsburgh, KC, no more undefeated. The Dolphins, the 74-73 Dolphins can have that drink of champagne. If you don't know, every year when the last undefeated team becomes defeated, they have a drink of champagne because the 73 or 74, I can't remember the year, Dolphins were the only undefeated team in NFL history when the leagues merged. The AFL and the NFL became one FL. So anyway, they had their drink, and KC just did not play well. It's like they were struggling the whole time. Pittsburgh, resurgence of life. They really wanted to win. So anyway, we have Pittsburgh not on a losing streak anymore. New York Giants and the Broncos. I think we all guessed wrong on that because even with all the receivers being hurt, the Giants are not, well, I'd say they're out of it, but they're not done playing football. They still want to win games. Okay, Indianapolis, Tennessee. That was quite a game. That was the Monday Night Football game, and what can I say? Mariota, even though he's not quite as mobile right now because of his injuries, he's always been kind of a pocket passer to begin with, so he can still throw a ball, and apparently still does. Jacoby, not bad, 22 points, but just wasn't enough. Indianapolis. I mean, I feel bad for Chuck Pagano. I mean, I kind of want the guy to win, actually to have a Super Bowl, but without luck, I don't know if that's going to happen. All right, that's it. 9 minutes, 39 seconds. We talked a lot of football, and I'm not going to do a lot in post. Maybe I am. Maybe I change my mind later, but for now, we'll sign out and say I'll see you next week on Week 8 of NFL Picks.